So Johannes, how did you came up with the idea of a working holiday in Australia?
Well, I worked in Belgium for about 6 years as a chef in restaurants, um, and I worked roughly 250 hours a month, which is quite a lot. And I just wanted something new, something different, something refreshing. I wanted to meet some new people with new ideas, different mindsets, things like that. And yeah, Australia was like the obvious choice because my uncle lives here in Sydney. And Sydney turned out to be a great starting point for my adventure here in Australia.
All right. You say you wanted to meet new people. Was it easy there in Sydney to meet new people?
Yeah, quite easy. People over here are a lot more open to getting to know new people. I already met a bunch of locals and also a few fellow backpackers. Um, Very nice guys, and from time to time we still see each other when we go for a hike or go surfing on the beach. Very nice guys.
And were you able to do the same jobs over there, or did you change?
Well, the first 7 months I started out again as a chef in various restaurants here in Australia, but now I'm doing some farm work because it's necessary for getting my extra 1 year visa. Because over here they see that as a contribution to society, which is obligatory for getting a new visa.
You say you worked as a chef. Then it's important to taste local ingredients, for example. Was there a nice food you came in contact with?
Well, first of all, over here the bagels are baked in open fires, which make the crust a lot harder, and gives the bagels a very rich taste. They're really amazing, and I'm sure you would appreciate the taste of them. And then also cronets. It's like a small pastry which needs 3 days of rising, and then is fried instead of baked. It's something very different, but very lovely.
All right, nice. Um, how was the life there? How did you live in Australia? Did you stay with your uncle the entire time?
Well, no, of course not. I started traveling, backpacking, of course. And life out here is very, like, you have to say it in a special way, like go with the flow. People are very, very much not stressed, very relaxed. And also something I noticed over here is the importance of deadlines. It isn't such a big deal. Like for instance, when um, you need to work at a certain hour and you're like half an hour late because you were still at the beach surfing a bit, enjoying the waves, enjoying the good weather, and you come like half an hour late at work, then the boss isn't going to make such a big deal out of it. It's gonna say, "Then next time be on time," and then you say okay, and that's just it. It isn't that you're like being punished or something.
All right, thank you very much. You say you have to do society work for your visa. Do you work then with a lot of other backpackers, or is it just with locals who work there?
Well, a bit of both. Some places I worked, there were a lot of backpackers. Some more remote places, there were mainly locals, of course. Yeah, when it's remote, there aren't those places aren't are always very known by other backpackers, of course. Um, but yeah, a bit of both. Backpackers, the people I meet are very I'm multicultural, let's say. I've met backpackers from Africa, Southern America, like Brazil, Argentina. Very interesting people, very social. Then some other Europeans, like for instance, some Spanish people, which were very nice, very fun to work with, of course. But also the locals are within the locals and the Australian people. There's really something multicultural, let's say. When you're in the big cities, like Sydney, where I started my journey, there you have a lot of different cultures living together. But the people those are city people, like we have in Ghent or Brussels, and then the locals are like very different from what we would say like the locals in Belgium, like in smaller villages. Those people are totally different, like different habits and so. But I'm having a blast. All nice people.
All right, thank you. Would you recommend a working holiday in Australia?
Yeah, definitely. It's been an amazing journey, and yeah, hopefully it still goes on a long time. And I would definitely recommend it to other Belgian people or other people in general. Um, Most definitely to people who want to see the world in like a different point of view, because over here there isn't any materialism like in Belgium, and like I already said just a few moments ago, everything is less stressful um, because of the distance between bosses and employees. It's just like more casual than in Belgium. Like I already gave you the example with coming a bit late to work, not getting a deadline in time. It's really nice. And then there is a country. I mean, when you're backpacking through such an amazing country, it's images you won't ever forget. That's